Team USA goes back home from the FIBA World Cup, eliminated with no medals to show for the second times in a row. Matter of fact, the Team USA has not won the World Cup since 2014. And I gotta say, for them to go out there and lose 3 times, to go 5-3, is disgraceful, it's shameful, and it should be humbling for the whole NBA association as a whole, for the whole country, I gotta say, because the Team USA has this habit of not working on anything prior to these competitions, keeps on sending whoever just wants to go out there will make the roster pretty much. Sometimes they will even pass up on good players just because they have agendas that they want to push for monetary reasons, reputation reasons, or whatever. So they go out there and pretty much experiment, expecting that since it's Team USA, all players are the NBA, the best collection of players in the world, the best league in the world, hell, so great that they can even call themselves world champions without competing in the competition. They're just gonna win because the Europeans are just not on par with us, right? And hell, again, since 2014, no World Cup wins. No medals to show for twice in a row. And if you remember what happened in the Olympics, it took KD to go Super Saiyan to win, or they would have lost. In '08, they had it wasn't the Dream Team from 1992, but they had their best collection of players with LeBron, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, Chris Paul, KD, Russ, and I can keep going. And they almost lost in the finals to Spain. So the world is there, and I hope this is really the instance that shows that to Team USA, because I'm tired of just seeing them half-assing these competitions, man. So for these games, I don't even want to get into the X and O's of what happened. First of all, shout out to Dillon Brooks. This was the revenge game. It kind of puts everything in perspective that he had that game against Team USA, because he's been shitted on ever since the playoffs. Granted, he should have never spoken to LeBron James like that, because he's still Dillon Brooks. LeBron James is an all-time great. Dillon Brooks will never have the career nor the accomplishments that LeBron has achieved, but people made it seem like the man was just a bum. He would be out of the league. He couldn't play. And man, he just went out there and killed Team USA. Yeah, basically 40 points, 39 points, 12 for 18 from the floor, 7 of 8 from 3, with 4 boards, 5 downs, 2 blocks, and a steal. Shai was amazing as well. He had 31 points, but Dillon Brooks won that game. Dillon Brooks won that game. Like, man, I can't even believe I'm saying that out loud, but Team USA, man, they have just so many issues to address, in my opinion. First of all, in the 3 losses, they allowed over 105 points every time. So just like in the NBA, the defense has been lackluster, and I just don't understand how it's even possible. Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. was out there not doing nothing for the whole competition, averaging something crazy like 3 rebounds. And for the defensive player of the year to be out there looking like he didn't even belong on defense is insane. He couldn't guard anything at the rim or on the perimeter. AR, Austin Reeves, great offensively, but on the defensive end, like, you see that these European teams, they put some thoughts into these game plans and everything. It's not that he's not even trying, but he's still way too small out there. So they would expose him every time. ISOs or post up. AR couldn't guard. Same for Tyrese Haliburton, couldn't guard. Ant, the leader of the team, great. I don't even want to criticize him too much, because he was out there really pouring his heart out, and he was clearly the best player. But on defense, that just wasn't good enough. Like, it literally looked like only Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart could go out there and guard anything. That's what it looked like. So that's one issue. The defense needs to be addressed. The lack of size is and will be an issue still at the Olympics. Regardless of who they send out there, they will be undersized again, because the best big man that they have is AD, which will never suit up in no Olympics, just because he has so many health issues. He's not going to play any off seasons. And then Team USA is left with guys like Bam Adebayo, who will be undersized. Jaren Jackson Jr., we saw him out there. And, guys like, I don't know, Nick Claxton or whatever, that's just not going to cut it. The big men from Europe, if you watch anything about Euro basketball, man, all these guys are fundamentals. All these guys, if you give them the ball, they can do something from the mid post, down below. They have the hook shots. They will get to the finals. They can do something. One of the biggest examples of it was Daniel Theis, who can't do anything in the league, but against Team USA, he went for 20. He was showing up the bag. Like, I remember the broadcaster saying, I've never seen Daniel Theis do anything similar like that than this. And he went crazy against Team USA. So the size will be an issue. And the biggest issue, in my opinion, is the coaching. The three coaches who were out there for Team USA are, in my opinion, the three best coaches in the league. In Steve Kerr, Tyronn Lue, and Erik Spoelstra. And I can make a case that they got out-coached every single game in this competition. Literally every single game. Even when Team USA blew out some of these teams, it wasn't about no coaching. It was just that Team USA was just that much better. But man, for them to go out there and perform like this is, in my opinion, the most disgraceful stuff that happened. I get it, like no continuity, right? It's a new roster every single time, so it's hard to put some things together. But still, they did have a little bit of a training camp, so you can't run at least 1 or 2 sets, something. There wasn't anything. No roles defined, no defensive schemes, no offensive schemes. It was literally just pick and roll, and everyone would take turns doing ISO. They were swinging the ball sometimes, and it was like, all right, man, the only thing that we knew is that it's Anthony Edwards' team, so when it came to crunch time, he would get the ball. Austin Reeves, you see, had it going, he could take a shot. Same with Mikal Bridges, but that's it. That was the offense. Like, these European coaches, they actually put some work in. So you will be outcoached again, probably in the Olympics, if they go like that. In my opinion, Team USA is in trouble. Depending on who they send in the Olympics, the talent might still be overwhelming if it's literally like all of the best players, like the Stephen Currys, LeBron, but LeBron will be 40, the KDs and everything. But if they send just half of the best talent, they're gonna lose again. I can tell. If it's not the whole world, the whole top players, they will lose again. I can guarantee that, because on the European side, some of these players play in the league, so they can't play together the whole season or whatsoever, but every competition is still the same core. You will get the same coaches, you will get the same players, so they have a lot of continuity going over there. It's like the same generation who grew up playing together, who pretty much just gets back together when it's off-season time and they go out there and compete against the world. So they have the advantage in that way. They will be bigger, but they are still not as talented. But we can see every competition that the talent gap keeps on, growing smaller and smaller and smaller. So Team USA has to be careful. It's too early to actually make predictions about what will happen in 2024 in the Olympics, but all I gotta say is that Team USA, if they do not take this seriously, they will lose again. So anyways, we're gonna close the video right here. Get in the comment section and give me your thoughts about what you saw out there. Who's to blame? Are you worried for Team USA moving forward? And should we give credit to Dillon Brooks or not? I appreciate you guys for checking me out. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please get in that comment section again. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.